Hey there, Sagittarius. I hope you guys are doing super awesome. I hope you had a wonderful week. Excited to be here. I am doing by the element this week. It's just easier for me as a reader. It's just easier to stick to one element because going through the zodiac, I like the organization of it, but it's very like energy, you know, up and down, up and down. So just doing it by the elements this week, it's easier for me as a reader. I can get more readings done in a day. I'm considering next week, it looks red in the middle of my forehead because I anointed myself. I use my Divine Feminine oil. It helps with intuition. It helps with being receptive. I anointed my third eye, and I'm going to anoint my throat chakra again, actually. My throat chakra is bothering me. It's usually because there's like toxic people watching this, and I, you know, reveal them, which I'm going to reveal you if you watch it, but, you know, they send evil eye. They try to block my throat chakra. It just, like, makes my throat itchy. It's fine. Anyways, I'm considering next week doing, like, starting off with the reading the sign that got the most views, you know, the most comments, and then going through. So it's just a thought. We'll see. Just switching things up a little bit. Using my deck today. Sorry, some people have asked me. I will make this available. It's just, this one was a tester deck, so it's tiny. It was originally, I just got it to use for my own use. Because I couldn't find an oracle deck that really like had the voice that I needed, so I just made my own. I am working on a second edition. I want it to be tarot sized. I also want better card stock because I've had this for over a year, but it's a little bit beat up. I want better card stock, so I'm just working with my guides on it. I work with my guides on this, so like this deck I made in one night. I have another deck that I have coming that I made in one day. It's a full tarot deck, so it's an oracle deck too, but it's a full like 78 card tarot size. That one's on like Magick, so I'll share that with you guys when it gets here, when I'm ready to share it. And when I have the second edition for this, I'm just waiting for my guides. I've been working on it a little bit, but my guides kind of will tell me when they want it out. So I will have this available soon. It's not available now. I will let you guys know when it is. But that's the deck we're using today. And then I'm going to be clarifying with tarot. So anyways, what does Sagittarius need to know? Return to sender, protect your energy. Somebody might be doing some dark work on you, Sag. Twinning, twin flames, mirroring each other. There is a twin flame relationship here. Yeah, there is dark spell work involved. Reminiscing, thinking of you, honestly, truly, spilling the tea, harsh truths, hex, dark energy at play, lava, seriously into you, my one and only, bottom of the deck, in the know, not new information, old stubborn ass, blockage, self-sabotage, needs more time, take the risk, idolize, take them off the pedestal, get out of my face, needs alone time, isolation, get tested, STDs, health issues, watching and waiting, stalker alert, look at you now, on the come up, people notice your growth. Okay, so somebody does need to protect their energy if you are in a twin flame relationship. There is a karmic that's doing dark work on you, reminiscing, thinking of you, honestly, truly, spilling the truth, spilling the tea, harsh truths, dark work, and then seriously into you, my one and only. So somebody's divine feminine, divine masculine is missing you a lot. You're the only one that they want. They are having a harsh truth about somebody in their life that's been playing with dark work. And they're recognizing that that dark work split up the relationship. They know that they self-sabotage, that they sabotage the relationship. This person is accepting blame, at least on the astral. Not on the physical, not until they're ready, but on the astral, this person does recognize that they were in the wrong. They do need more time to take a risk and go towards you because they are idolizing. Now, this could be that they were idolizing the person that did magic, or they're idolizing you and they feel like they're not good enough. Get out of my face, needs alone time, isolation. This person does need some alone time here to kind of sort out their life. They need to do a little bit of self-reflection, some healing. They are watching you and somebody's experiencing health issues. We'll get into this to see if it is the masculine or it could be the karmic is experiencing health issues. You know, if they've tried to do work to make you sick, to, you know, hurt your health in any way, you know, it could be backfiring onto them that they're sick. Look at you now. People notice your growth. You are expanding. You are growing. You are accepting in abundance. And I get that as part of this person's karma, you know, and it's part of what is helping open this person's eyes to. I get this person knows that you're their twin flame, and they're watching you and seeing that, like, you have experienced, you know, twin flames experience similar challenges in their life. They have similar upbringings. Your lives tend to mirror each other. So you have similar traumas. They may mirror each other. Like somebody was like repressed sexually and somebody is over sexual. It can mirror that, but it usually stems from a very similar trauma. You have similar upbringings, you have similar values, you want similar things out of life. You're a twin soul. So this person mirrors your shadow back to you. They mirror what you need to heal about yourself back to you, but you also are the same soul. So you have a lot in common. Yeah, the devil. This person had a lot of devil energy in their life here. I'm getting that they do recognize what I was saying, sorry. Sag, they do, or cross watcher, they do know that you're their twin. And they're watching you and seeing you take off and thrive. And it's making them realize that they self-sabotage. The reason that they're not thriving the way that you're thriving is because of this toxic person that they had in their life and that they sabotage themselves. Yeah, they had a feminine energy in their life that was very abusive to them, made them feel small, put them in a kind of reckless energy. Knight of Wands, the Fool card, you know, reckless sexually. This person might have been, I'm getting somebody might have been abused sexually in their childhood, and they act out sexually. And there's a karmic feminine in their life that is verbally abusive and makes them feel bad about themselves. And part of how they handle that when they're feeling bad about themselves is going on like a sex spree here. That's for somebody in particular. Could have been the person that has an STD now. Could have caught an STD from a karmic feminine. Let's see. Can we get into return to sender, protect your energy? Yeah, the Five of Cups fell over the health issues. Somebody did catch an STD from a karmic feminine. It's a karmic that abused this person, makes them feel bad about themselves, ended up giving this person an STD. And they are regretting. They're regretting giving. This person was so focused on like how to fix this karmic relationship, this third party. They always felt like they weren't enough for this third party. They always felt like they needed to achieve something to be validated by this third party. This third party was abusive, so this third party knew that this person didn't feel good about themselves and knew exactly what to say with the Queen of Swords, knew exactly what to say to make this person feel bad about themselves, and did it all the time. So they're recognizing now that they didn't even recognize your love for them. Two of Cups, the Two of Cups right here. They totally, you know, put someone that genuinely loved them, someone that would have given them, you know, the love that they deserved. They put you on the back burner here because they were too busy trying to win over this karmic's validation. It might have been the karmic that they were idolizing here. But the karmic was using spell work too. So the karmic was glamoring this person to where, you know, glamour spells make a person appear more attractive, appear more desirable, get attention. If you've ever, I've seen this happen with the karmics that try to go after me. I know how to block a person from doing spells. I know how to I've done work to break the spells that these karmics have done. when their spells, their glamour spells break, they look like different people. They go from like looking like meh to looking like, ugh, you know? I mean, somebody that plays with dark spell work, you can see it. They look kind of like demonic. They look sick in a way. They don't look right in the head. You can see it in their eyes. Their eyes are very like not there. You know, you can tell there's not a soul there. And somebody that's under a lot of heavy spell work, you'll see that the light in their eyes leaves them. You know, they just kind of look like a zombie because somebody is siphoning their life force. So karmic people look kind of like freaky to me anyways. So I never found those women attractive at all. But like after their glamour spells broke, they look horrifying, you know, horrifying. It's like, what is it? The Snow White, where, you know, she looks young and beautiful when she's able to, I think it's Snow White, where the witch is able to do the spells and she looks really beautiful, but then when the spells start to break, she looks like an evil old hag. That's what happens when glamour spells break. So, anyways, this person was idolizing this other person because of spell work here. They are learning how to protect their energy from this karmic, and they're recognizing that they let go of true love. Yeah. They let go of true love because of this karmic, and they regret it. They are recognizing that they need to heal. Four of Swords. They feel trapped in their head. Eight of Swords, because Knight of Swords to the Queen of Swords, they're afraid of this karmic. They are. This karmic is very, very emotionally abusive towards them. Very, very nasty. And they go back and forth a lot. But the Knight to the Queen, they still feel like they're beneath the karmic. And the karmic is still able to abuse them to where they feel small. Strength card, Leo. They need to learn how to stand up for themselves and stop allowing this karmic to bully them around. That's part of especially if they're masculine. You can't be a divine masculine if you're scared of a karmic feminine. Come on. I mean, a divine feminine isn't scared of a karmic feminine. How are you going to be scared if you're in your masculine energy, you know? I can be in my soft feminine energy, and a karmic feminine is a loser to me. No way am I going to be in my masculine energy. No, I'll kick your ass, you know, please. Especially somebody that resorts to spell work. They're not really about it. They're not. If you got to use spell work, you're not really about it. Why do you got to make yourself seem more attractive, more appealing, and get sympathy from people and put people at odds with each other? Why do you have to do all of that and pay thousands of dollars for spell work if you're really that bitch? You know, that doesn't make any sense. That's somebody that is insecure and lost, and that likes to use illusions to build themselves up. But this masculine is still under this magic to where they still feel like they're beneath this karmic in some way. They do. And that's what's keeping them from moving forward here. Until they stand up to this karmic feminine, they're not going to be able to be with the divine feminine. No way, because, you know, you think that karmic feminine is just going to let the twin flames be happy? No, they're going to continue to try to interfere. And if this divine feminine is scared of the karmic feminine, one threat and he's back under her thumb. She's back under his thumb, whatever the gender, it doesn't matter. The Hermit. Five of Swords, yeah. Yes. This person pulls a lot of people. This person talks shit about this person. This person, you know, tries to get their friends involved, tries to get their family involved. Five of Swords. It's all about one-upping this person. You know, this person likes to toy with this person, likes to hurt this person, likes to make this person feel small. They enjoy it. You know, if it's a karmic feminine, she feels like she needs to compete with the divine feminine. So she feels like if I can get the divine masculine under my wraps and I can control him or her, then I'm winning. You know, I'm better. It's somebody that is mentally ill and severely insecure, and they use black magic. You have to be to do something like that. You have to be mentally ill to resort to black magic. And you have to be insecure, because if you were secure within yourself and confident and you knew you were that bitch for real, why are you paying for spell work? It doesn't make any sense. The Hermit here, somebody needs to do some soul searching on why they're allowing these chaotic people to have any influence in their life. This person is scared. This person is childish. This person is afraid of what everybody thinks about them. They idolize this person that does spell work. They feel like this person that does spell work, you know, has some sort of power over them. You know, they're going to tell lies about me and everybody's going to think I'm the bad guy. I can't do that. Got to let them do what they want. That's bullshit. Grow up. Stop allowing people to bully you. Stop allowing people to bully you. Especially if you're going to be in your masculine energy. And I don't say that as like trying to be like, oh, be a man. No, masculine energy is Aries. It's assertive. It's Mars. It's I'm not going to take your shit, you know. I'm a woman. I'm a feminine, dominant, but I have a Capricorn Mars. I will stomp your neck. I will. I have the best Mars. I'm not going to allow a single soul to bully me. Absolutely not. You want to like knock up your buck. That's how I feel. No, I will not allow another person. And that's how you need to get. Like, be the main character in your own life. Why are you allowing some dumb bitch that has to play with spell work be the main character? And you're, oh, I'm scared. Oh no. They might tell people I'm a bad guy. Like, grow up. Sorry, but like, no, I don't feel sorry for that. And I've told enough of like my personal story of abuse to like, my narcissist ex tried to kill me, literally tried to kill me, went to jail for trying to kill me, tried to kill me through poisoning me, tried to like do all kinds of shit to me, stalked the hell out of me, still stalks me, still makes fake profiles. I'm not scared of him. I'm not scared of any of these little like karmic feminines that he's got helping him. I'm not scared of anybody because I know that I'm protected, you know? You're not going to touch me. I wish you would. I wish you would. That's how you need to be as a divine person. There are always going to be people that go against you. There are always going to be people that are trying to fuck you over, that are telling lies about you, that are trying to, you know, one-up you, trying to steal from you. A lot of people just get their worth through stepping on other people. You know, they know that they're not shit. They know they have nothing to offer. They know that they're not really talented. They're not smart. You know, they're losers. They're bottom of the barrel losers. And it's because they don't actually know how to find any self-worth from working on themselves. You know, you feel bad about yourself, work on yourself. Don't go bully a person that you think is better than you. You know, don't try to get people to gang up on somebody else because you're jealous of them. This is how these people think. Anybody that needs a crowd is not really that bitch. Why do you need a crowd if you were that bitch, you know? If you were that dude. Why do you need a crowd of people telling you that you are, you know? That's somebody that knows that they're not. If you need a crowd of people cheering you on to like make you feel confident within yourself, you're not really confident. I hate to say it. You're not. You're extremely insecure and you need to do some self-work. Somebody that is truly an alpha, that is truly on their shit, that is confident in themselves, I don't need anybody behind me, you know? I don't. As long as I know my God and like the ancestors are with me, I don't give a shit about anybody in the 3D. You're either with me or against me. I don't care, you know? You have to learn how to be like that. And that is honoring your inner divine masculine. And feminines and masculines have masculine energy. You have both. You need to heal your masculine if you're not able to stand up for yourself. Sorry, I get really pissed off. It's aggravating to me. It's aggravating to me that somebody that's not shit is like feared. Why? Because they run their mouth? Because they know how to pop off at the mouth? Who cares? People that can really fight, from my experience, don't talk about how much they can fight and go around trying to get people to back them up. You know, that means that you are all talk. People that can really fight, sit back and do whatever the hell they want. And if you want to fight, we'll fucking fight, you know? Sorry. This just aggravates me, people like this. Like, why do you need a rah-rah squad, you know? That's not somebody that's really about it. Narcissists try to act like they're big and bad and tough. They need a crowd. They need people telling them that they're better than them, you know? They need people to hype them up because they know that they're not really that person. So why are you scared of somebody like that? I get it's an abusive feminine, but like, hide a camera somewhere and film her acting fucking crazy and take her ass to court. Stop. Stop feeding into this shit. The best thing to do with a narcissist is take them to court and have physical evidence, because they are going to lie and scam and try to twist your words, try to make fake screenshots. Have physical evidence. Hide a camera in your house and just let them pop off. You know, they show up to your house, camera, go live. Get on Instagram and go live, you know? Film them. Stop allowing these people to bully you in private and then act like they're the hero in public. Stand up for yourself. Stop allowing people that aren't shit and know that they're not shit bully you. If they are playing with dark magic, they know they're not shit, because why do you need to go play with magic, you know? Anyways, it irritates me. They miss you because they know that they were happiest with you. They know that the time that they felt happy, that they felt genuine love, they need to heal themselves and find their inner strength here if they want to turn in fate. This person is a coward. I hate to say it. They are. They care too much what people think about them. They, you know, somebody steps to them, they're rolling over on their back. This is a possum. Play dead. You can't be divine. You can't step into your higher power. What would Beyonce? What would Beyonce do if anyone that said, I don't like Beyonce, she was like, I guess I have to stop putting out music now. I guess I just can't go forward. You know, how many people talk shit about Beyonce, made fun of Beyonce when, like, you know, the whole Lemonade thing. Well, not the Lemonade thing, because the Lemonade album was incredible. It was a work of art. But you see, she could have allowed the fact that her husband humiliated her. You know, she could have allowed herself to be humiliated. She could have allowed the fact that Jay-Z cheated on her, that it was a big public scandal, that elevator thing, you know. She could have allowed that to ruin her career. She could have allowed herself to shrink. But what did she do? She turned her pain into art. She kept it pushing, and, you know, and she came back stronger. That's a divine person. You know, that's a divine feminine in her masculine energy. That's balanced in both. You know when to be soft, and you know when to be a boss. And she turned her pain into, she bossed the fuck up, you know, and that's what a divine person has to do. When you're divine, people are going to come for you all the time. For nothing. For nothing. Do you know how many people have attacked me over nothing? How many of these karmics have, like, tried to bully me and to silence me? If I would have allowed them to bully me, you know, I would have still been in a job that was stressing me the hell out. I would have still been doing something that I knew I wasn't in my heart to do. I would have never started tarot. I would have never put these videos out. I would have never continued doing the videos even when I was getting no views, even when people were doing nasty comments, even when people are making fake pages and leaving stupid shit on all of my videos. I would have allowed that to hurt me. But you gotta make a fake page to leave a bullshit comment and then go like it, pretending like, you know, other people are agreeing with you. You're hiding. So if you were really that bitch, if you're really about it, you wouldn't be hiding, you know? You wouldn't be hiding behind fake pages. You wouldn't be talking about me behind my back. You would say it right to my face if you were really about it, you know? These people aren't. They try to create an illusion that they are, and they need people to back them up. So why are you afraid of somebody like that? I hate it. I hate seeing people that allow people that aren't shit bully them into, like, shrinking themselves. A narcissist is the biggest coward you will ever meet. They lie. They, you know, turn people against each other. They cheat constantly. They backstab everybody. They step on other people. Nothing that a narcissist has is something that they actually work for, because they are lazy as hell. If you know a narcissist, they don't even wash their ass half the time. They're dirty. They're lazy. They're full of themselves. They're not intelligent. They just rely on manipulation tactics that they have learned to get their way with people. And because people, you know, are scared, they allow them to run around bullying everybody. It's aggravating because, like, they're not shit. Ah! I'm sorry, Sag. I'm sorry. If my family watches this, I'm so sorry. They get so mad when I'm like this. They're like, I wish I could see you be nice more. Well, I wish that there would be nicer people out here. This person's having clarity that they need to stand up for themselves. King of Swords, Aquarian energy. Cut this person off. You know, this person is a Queen of Swords. You need to be a King of Swords. Get into your masculine energy and I'll meet you, you know? You want to talk shit to me, let me talk shit. Well, don't talk shit to a narcissist. I don't want to get on here and give bad advice. Don't try to go toe-to-toe with a narcissist because they're mentally ill. You can't win with somebody that has a toddler mentality, you know? They're stuck at like 5'6". They're stuck at like playground bully. Best thing you can do is ignore them. They hate it. They hate when you ignore them. Continue on with your life. Thrive. Block them. And if they try to show up, if they try to create chaos, film them. Do it. Film them. Keep voicemails that they leave. Keep text messages. Print them out. Have physical evidence that this person is harassing you, that they're showing up to your house. You have to have physical evidence and take them to court. That's the only way. A lot of them are terrified to go to court because they know if the truth comes out, a lot of them are hiding a lot of shit that you don't even know about. A lot of them. Somebody that lacks empathy, that has to win at all costs, that's obsessed with material, they are all involved in criminal shit. A lot of them, you know, tax evasion. A lot of them are involved in like underground stuff. I mean, they do dark stuff because they don't care about other people. All they care about is advancing themselves. So somebody like that is a psychopath. They don't care, you know? You don't win with a narcissist by arguing with them because they're crazy. They're going to make you feel crazy because they're crazy. You can't reason with somebody that isn't interested in reality and that doesn't exist in reality. You have to, you know, take them to court. Ignore them. Don't allow them to influence your life. Don't be afraid of them. And if they want to try it, gather as much evidence as possible. Take them to court. It's the best way to deal with them. Put them through the legal system. This person is heartbroken because they're recognizing that this person played them with dark magic. Yeah. They cut off their twin flame because they were influenced to do so by dark magic. They were scared of this karmic. They thought, you know, I got to do what this karmic says. This karmic was doing domination, controlling spells on them, glamour spells, love spells. Yeah, what they were holding secret is now coming to light. This person was playing with this person's emotional wounds too. Yeah. Using sex to control them. Playing with this person's, Hanged Man the Tower. Playing with this person's subconscious wounds. This person knew, you know, they've talked, they've shared stories. The narcissist has lied. Narcissist exaggerates every bad thing that's happened in their life, either completely made up or a huge exaggeration. Huge exaggeration. Half the stories they tell you, well, 90% of the stories they tell you about other people hurting them, they were the ones that were actually doing the hurting, you know? They were the assholes in every story, but they always flip it to where they're the victim. Poor little me. So this person did that, got this divine masculine to open up about, you know, their wounds, things that hurt them throughout their life. And then this person figured out exactly what buttons to push to hurt this person. Yeah, this masculine is recognizing that they can have public victory and a new beginning in the physical, but they need to make an offer to their feminine. They need to apologize and make an offer to their feminine that they're not going to find the success they're looking for in life with this karmic. This karmic is draining them, using sexuality to drain them. This karmic is also sleeping with a bunch of people too. Yep. This karmic all over sexually. This karmic has an STD here. Gave them an STD. Because this karmic is narcissists sleep around. Narcissists sleep with anybody that will have them. They do it in secret because they like to pretend like they're loyal. They like to pretend like they're the perfect guy, perfect girl. But secretly, if they have something to gain, they're lazy. They're not gonna work for anything. Narcissists, if they can find a way around it, they're gonna find a way around it. If that means giving blowjobs to everybody in the office so that they can get a promotion, yep, going for it. They don't care. They like the attention. They like feeling like they can control people that way. Anyways, can I clarify? I'm sorry guys. I hope I'm not like being super offensive or like pissing people off. This is a Sagittarius reading though, so I'm in Sagittarius energy, which is blunt, to the point, go fuck yourself. This is how this energy is making me feel. Somebody's at a crossroads. They're wanting to come back towards you. They're wanting to communicate. They're worried about rejection. They know that they kept a lot of secrets from you, that they were selfish, but King of Cups, they're in love with you, Divine Feminine. You're the only one that they want. Four of Pentacles, they don't want to let you go. But Ten of Swords, Seven of Swords, they have a lot of karmic cycles around cheating and lying to you that they need to deal with before they can move towards you. Spirit's not going to allow an unhealed masculine to go back towards a unhealed feminine. I mean, not unhealed, a divine feminine. They've got to heal themselves before they can go into union. They've got to stand up to this karmic. They've got to close these cycles. So this person needs to stand up. I get that they're not engaged with this karmic. They're not like, this is a romantic karmic. They're not still having sex with this karmic, you know. But they haven't stood up to this karmic yet. They haven't told this karmic that they can shove it, you know. That's what they need to stand up for themselves. Part of coming into your masculine energy is standing up for yourself. And that's not stepping on other people. That's not allowing other people to take advantage of you. That's a feminine energy. That's an unhealed feminine energy. Being so submissive that you don't stand up for yourself. You need to balance out your masculine so you can know when to be assertive, know when to be aggressive, you know. Everybody needs Mars in their life. You can't just be passive your whole life. People are going to take advantage of you. You have to know when to put your foot down. Everybody does. So, that's your reading. I hope that was helpful. I know I ranted quite a bit, but I hope that, you know, I get very passionate about my readings. I love you guys, and I just hate seeing, you know, somebody being taken advantage of, somebody's good heart being taken advantage of by a sick person, you know, especially because I've been in that situation, you know, and I think of how I felt at that time and how that person had really destroyed my confidence and how that made me vulnerable to somebody. So seeing other people going through that makes me want to fight them for you. So I love you guys. Have a wonderful weekend. I will see you next week. Bye.